My child, God has a very specific reason for reaching out to you. I need you to give me just 2 minutes of your time, and it has to be right now. Do not turn away or ignore this moment, because what I am about to tell you is far too important to miss. You may feel the urge to scroll past this or move on to something else, but I am asking you to stay right here with me. Stay present. Stay open. There is something waiting for you in these moments that you have been praying for, even if you didn't realize it. This is not just another message. This is not just another day. This is a turning point. Something is being set in motion right now that will change the direction of your life in ways you could not have planned or predicted on your own. You might think this is ordinary, but it is not. This is sacred time. This is a moment chosen for you. Everything you have walked through, every delay, every disappointment, every unanswered prayer has been leading to this exact point. I am asking you not to rush past it. Do not treat this lightly. There is a reason you are here right now, and it is not random. My beloved child, I have seen every step you have taken. I have watched you push forward even when your strength was almost gone. I saw you holding on when it felt like you were barely surviving. I know how heavy your heart has been. I know how tired your soul feels. And right now, this exact moment on December 30th, a message has been released specifically for you. It could not wait another hour. It could not wait until tomorrow. This moment was marked for you before you even knew you needed it. The instant you opened this, something began to shift in the spiritual world around you. You may not be able to explain it, but something feels different. The atmosphere itself is responding to what is about to happen. It is as if the air around you recognizes you. There is movement happening on your behalf. A change is unfolding that will rewrite the next chapter of your life in ways you never imagined were possible. Listen carefully to my voice now, because I am speaking directly to your heart. I need your full attention for these next moments. I know there are many distractions pulling at you. I know there are many voices competing for your focus. But every distraction you feel right now is proof that you are standing close to something powerful. The resistance you feel is not accidental. It is because something big is about to break through. The enemy would love for you to miss what comes next. That is why you feel the urge to look away. But I am telling you to stay still. Do not skip ahead. Do not tune out. Every word in this moment matters. What you are about to receive is a revelation that will change how you see your future, your struggles, and even yourself. You were never meant to miss this. You were chosen for this moment. I know the weight you have been carrying. I know the battles you have fought quietly, without applause, without recognition, without help. I know the nights you cried alone, wondering if anyone truly understood what you were going through. I saw every moment when you smiled on the outside while breaking on the inside. And today, I am stepping directly into the middle of your story. The fact that you are hearing these words right now is not a coincidence. It is divine timing. The situation that has been draining your energy, the pressure that has been pressing on you, and the people who have been testing your patience have reached their limit. I am drawing a line. I am calming the storm that has surrounded you for so long. Something is aligning right now, and I need you to stay right where you are. I have watched you keep going, even when you felt completely empty. I saw the moments when you wanted to give up, but chose to take one more step. I saw the tears you wiped away when no one else was watching. I heard every prayer you whispered in the dark, even the ones you were too tired to say out loud. And today I am saying enough, enough waiting, enough suffering in silence, enough wondering if help will ever come. Today I am speaking directly over your life, and your path is shifting. Things are beginning to move in your favor. I need you to stay until the end, because the moment this message is complete, a door that has been closed for months will begin to open. What seemed stuck will suddenly move. What felt delayed will begin to unfold quickly. I am preparing a turnaround so sudden that it will surprise not only you, but everyone around you. Something you believed was gone forever is already finding its way back to you. Maybe it was an opportunity that slipped through your hands. Maybe it was a relationship that left you broken. Maybe it was financial help that never came when you needed it most. Maybe it was a miracle you have been praying for year after year. Whatever it is, I have not forgotten it. I am bringing it back, but this time it will come in a stronger, healthier, and more complete form. But hear this clearly. Do not ignore this moment. Do not delay your breakthrough by walking away too soon. You are closer than you think. You are seconds away from the very thing you have been asking for. Do not give up now. As we move deeper into this 30th of December, I want you to know how deeply you are loved. If you can feel these words touching your spirit, if something inside you knows this message is for you, then respond in faith. If you believe your breakthrough is coming, comment "I believe" right now and claim this blessing. By doing so, you are aligning your heart with what I am already doing in your life. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you remain connected to the guidance I am sending your way each day. This is not just about watching messages. This is about choosing to stay close to my voice. When you do this, you are showing that you are ready for the new life I am building for you. Your faith is the key that unlocks what has been waiting for you. Your willingness to remain in my presence is what allows miracles to reach you. Stay right here with me. Something big is still ahead, and I do not want you to miss the most important part. At this very moment, I am watching how your heart is responding. I know you have been tired. I know you have felt overwhelmed. I know you have quietly wondered if I still hear you, or if I have forgotten about you. But today, on this powerful day, I am whispering to you that I am closer than you realize. I have never left you. I have never stopped listening. You are not hearing this by accident. Your name was written into this moment long before you opened your eyes this morning. This meeting was scheduled in the unseen before you ever felt the need for it. That is why I am asking you again, do not move, do not scroll away. Do not let this moment slip past you. Something is shifting right now, and I need your full attention. Before you do anything else today, pause. Take one deep breath. Let your shoulders relax. Let your heart settle, and listen. Your life is about to turn in a way you never expected. My chosen child, stay until the very end. I have seen every quiet breakdown you hid from the world. I saw how you carried responsibilities that were never meant to rest on your shoulders alone. I saw how you continued to trust me, even when everything around you seemed to be falling apart. And now, your patience has reached its appointed reward. Something you believed was impossible has already begun moving toward you. Doors that were tightly shut for months are starting to crack open. Paths that looked blocked are beginning to clear. People who walked away when things became difficult are being replaced by people who will honor you, value you, and love you for who you truly are. That heavy weight you have been carrying in your chest, the one that made it hard to breathe at times, I am lifting it piece by piece. You may not feel it all at once, but relief is coming, strength is returning, hope is being restored, but I need you to understand something important. Your next blessing requires your belief. It does not require fear. It does not require doubt. It does not require you to have everything figured out. It only requires trust. Trust that I know what I am doing. Trust that I have not delayed you without purpose. Trust that what is coming is worth the wait. Do not lose focus now. Do not let anxiety pull you away from this moment. Something big is waiting for you. Your breakthrough is no longer far off. It is no longer a distant hope. It is arriving right now. Things are lining up. Pieces are falling into place. What you have been praying for is moving closer with every passing second. Your destiny is not just forming somewhere in the future. It is landing in your life. Your blessings are not delayed anymore. They are being delivered to your front door. Stay with me until the very end of this message, because what is coming next is the moment where everything finally starts to make sense. You have been walking through a season that felt confusing, heavy, and completely unfair. But I want you to know it wasn't a punishment. It was preparation. Every delay you hated, every rejection that stung, and every twist you didn't expect was shaping you into someone stronger than you realize. You were never losing. You were being positioned for greatness. For a long time, it felt like nothing added up. You did everything you knew how to do, yet things still seemed to move slowly or fall apart. You questioned yourself. You wondered what you were doing wrong. You replayed moments in your mind, trying to understand why the path felt so difficult when you were doing your best to stay faithful. But hear this clearly now. None of it was wasted. None of it was random. Every single step you took, even the ones that felt like setbacks, was quietly shaping you for something much bigger than you could see at the time. Think about the weight you have been carrying for so long. It has not only been physical exhaustion. It has been emotional heaviness, mental pressure, and a deep weariness in your soul. Some days it felt hard just to get up and keep going. Some days it felt like the burden was pressing on your chest, making it difficult to breathe freely. You carried responsibilities that were never meant to rest on your shoulders alone. You carried worries about your future, about your family, about your purpose, and about whether things would ever change. But as we stand here on this 30th of December, I want you to know that the season of carrying that heavy cloak is coming to an end. I am reaching down right now and gently loosening what has been tied to you for so long. I am unfastening the clasps of that burden that made you walk bent over in worry and fear. You have spent far too much time moving forward with your head down, only focused on surviving the next hard moment. Now I am calling you to lift your eyes, look up. The horizon ahead of you is changing. The light is growing stronger, and the shadows that once followed you closely are beginning to fade in the glow of a new beginning. I have seen how you tried to hide your exhaustion from others. You learned how to smile even when your heart was breaking. You learned how to say, "I'm fine," when inside you were crying out for relief. You did not want to be a burden. You did not want to worry anyone, so you carried it quietly. I saw it all. I saw the nights when sleep would not come because your thoughts would not slow down. I saw the hours you spent staring into the darkness, asking yourself how you were going to make it through another day. I heard every silent question. I felt every tear that fell when no one else knew you were crying. I want you to pause for a moment and take this in. Those nights are coming to an end. The constant tension you lived with is loosening its grip. The energy surrounding this day is different because I am breathing peace into your spirit. I am placing calm where anxiety used to live. You do not have to fight just to survive anymore. You are stepping into a season where you will begin to live, not just endure. You are moving into a space where growth replaces struggle, and where rest becomes possible again. This change is not something that will happen someday far in the future. It is happening now. Even if your physical eyes cannot see it yet, in the unseen realm, the obstacles that once blocked your way have already been broken apart. The walls that seemed impossible to climb have been reduced to dust. The barriers that told you not yet, or never, no longer have power over you. You are standing on steady ground again, and the path ahead is opening. On this 30th of December, I am declaring a season of rest for your spirit. You have been strong for so long. You have been brave when no one was cheering for you. You have fought battle after battle without stopping to recover. But even the strongest warriors need moments of renewal. Even the most faithful hearts need time to be refilled. Today, I am restoring your strength, not with effort or striving, but with grace that flows freely. This strength will not exhaust you. It will support you. It will steady you. I want you to understand something important about what is happening now. There is a difference between being repaired and being restored. When something is repaired, the damage may still be visible, the cracks may still show, the weakness may still be there. But when I restore something, I make it as though the damage never existed. I return it to its original beauty and purpose. I am restoring your time. I am restoring the years that felt wasted. I am restoring the joy that was taken by disappointment and betrayal. I am restoring the confidence that was slowly worn down by rejection, failure, and comparison. You are not being patched up just enough to get by. You are being made new. You are stepping into a version of yourself that carries wisdom without bitterness, strength without hardness, and light without fear. You will glow with a quiet confidence that does not need to prove itself. This is not a surface change. This is a deep transformation that reaches into every part of your life. If you can feel this shift happening inside you right now, I want you to pause and respond. Take a moment and comment, "I am ready for my restoration." Let that be your agreement with what is unfolding. While you are doing that, stay connected by subscribing to this channel so you do not miss these moments of divine guidance meant to support you during this transition. When you stay connected, you surround yourself with words that strengthen your faith and remind you of who you truly are. Your commitment to this journey matters. It shows that you are ready to release the past and step into the abundance prepared for you. You are no longer defined by what hurt you, delayed you, or tried to break you. You are defined by what you survived and by the future now opening before you. The people who once doubted you, ignored you, or underestimated you will be silenced, not by your words, but by the results of what unfolds in your life. You will not have to defend yourself. You will not have to explain your worth. The favor resting on you will speak louder than anything you could say. The progress you make will answer every question. I am moving you forward now. You are being brought out of the background and placed where you can be seen clearly. This is not because you demanded it or forced it. It is because you remained faithful even when you were overlooked. You stayed kind when others were unkind. You stayed hopeful when it would have been easier to give up. That mattered. From this point forward, you will notice things changing in quiet but powerful ways. You will feel lighter. You will think more clearly. You will begin to expect good things again without fear of disappointment. Opportunities will appear that you thought had passed you by. Conversations will open doors you didn't know were still available. Support will come from places you did not expect. There will be moments when you pause and realize how far you have come. You will look back at the version of yourself who was barely holding on and feel compassion instead of pain. You will understand that the struggle shaped you, but it does not define you anymore. As this year comes to a close, you are not carrying the same weight into the next chapter. You are stepping forward renewed, strengthened, and prepared. What lies ahead will not be perfect, but it will be purposeful. You will face challenges with a steadiness you did not have before. You will make decisions with clarity instead of fear. Remember this moment. Remember how heavy things once felt and how gently that heaviness is being lifted now. Let this be the point where you stop doubting whether change is possible. Let this be the moment you believe again. I am walking with you into what comes next. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be, and what is coming will prove it. Not because of anything you did to earn it, but because your heart remained faithful even when you were being treated unfairly. I am a God of justice, and on this December 30th, the scales are being balanced in your favor. What felt delayed, ignored, or unfair is now being carefully adjusted with precision and care. Nothing you went through was unseen, and nothing you endured was wasted. Every tear you cried in silence, every prayer you whispered when no one else knew what you were facing, and every moment you chose kindness even when you were hurting has been recorded. Every seed of goodness you planted while your own heart felt empty is now beginning to rise from the soil. What you sowed with trembling hands and weary faith is about to bloom into a harvest of deep, lasting joy. You may not have noticed it yet, but life is already shifting in subtle ways that will soon become impossible to ignore. At the same time, I am gently clearing the clutter from your life. I am not doing this to hurt you, confuse you, or leave you feeling empty. I am doing it because there are things you have been carrying that were never meant to go with you into the next season. Some connections have drained your energy without giving anything back. Some habits slowly weakened your peace while pretending to offer comfort. I am lovingly removing these things now. At first, it may feel uncomfortable, like something familiar is missing. You may even grieve what is falling away, but do not be afraid. What I am taking from your hands would have blocked your growth and delayed your future. I am creating space so something better, healthier, and stronger can enter your life. As these old things fade, I am replacing them with new relationships and fresh support. I am bringing people into your life who will truly see you, value you, and stand beside you without jealousy or hidden motives. These are people who will celebrate your success instead of competing with it. They will encourage you when you feel unsure and remind you of your worth when you forget it. You will no longer feel like you have to shrink yourself to be accepted or explain your heart to be understood. You will feel safe to be yourself, and that safety will allow you to grow in ways you never thought possible. You will no longer have to beg for a seat at the table or wait for permission to belong. I am not asking you to fit into places that were never designed for you. Instead, I am building a brand, new table just for you and the people who are meant to walk this journey with you. This table is built on respect, peace, and shared joy. You will no longer feel overlooked or pushed aside. You will feel welcomed, valued, and needed. You will understand that you were never rejected, only redirected towards something greater. Your health matters deeply to me, both your body and your mind. On this day, I am speaking healing over your nervous system. The tension that has lived in your shoulders, the tightness in your chest, and the constant alert feeling in your thoughts are beginning to release. That anxiety that felt like a low, non-stop noise in the background of your life is being quieted. You will notice moments of calm returning, moments where your breath feels deeper and your thoughts feel clearer. I am replacing that constant worry with a steady, quiet confidence that does not depend on circumstances. You will find that you are no longer reacting to life out of fear or panic. Instead, you will begin responding with wisdom, patience, and clarity. Situations that once overwhelmed you will no longer control your emotions the same way. Your body will start to feel lighter, as if a weight you carried for years is finally lifting. Your mind will feel sharper, no longer clouded by endless doubts and second guessing. Your heart will open again, allowing joy, trust, and hope to flow in. This is not a temporary feeling. This is a deep reset happening within you. This is the gift I am giving you as this year comes to an end. I am giving you a fresh beginning with a clear soul and a peaceful spirit. Take a moment to sit in the stillness around you right now. Let yourself breathe without rushing. Let your shoulders relax. Can you sense it? Can you feel the quiet shift taking place? This is not chaos or noise. This is calm. This is the gentle sound of change beginning. The sound of transformation is not always loud. It does not always come with fireworks or sudden announcements. Often, it begins softly, like the first light of morning before the sun fully rises. On this December 30th, everything around you is quietly aligning to support your dreams. The hopes you were too afraid to speak out loud because they felt unrealistic or too big, I heard every one of them. The desires you whispered in the dark when no one else was listening reached me clearly, and I want you to know now that none of those dreams are too much for me. I am the creator of the stars in the sky and the oceans that have no end. The dreams in your heart are safe with me. I am already working behind the scenes, arranging moments, timing, and connections that will guide you forward. I am bringing the right people into your life at the right time. I am opening doors you could never force open on your own. Opportunities are being prepared that will feel perfectly aligned when they arrive. What you thought was taking too long was actually being carefully set up. You have spent a long time waiting, watching others receive what you hoped for, and wondering when your turn would finally come. You sat quietly in the waiting room of life, trying to stay hopeful while feeling overlooked. I want you to hear this clearly now. Your waiting season is officially ending. You are being called out of that waiting space and into a place of honor and recognition. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. In my eyes, you are royalty. You belong, and you are worthy. It is time for you to begin walking with the dignity, confidence, and grace that comes from knowing who you are and whose you are. Do not allow the memories of past mistakes to keep pulling you backward. Those moments no longer define you. I have already released them, and you must release them too. Your future is so bright that it completely outshines anything that happened before. The road ahead holds more promise than pain. Remain in this flow of peace. Protect it. Do not allow old worries to rush back in and steal what is being restored. You are safe. You are supported. You are deeply and endlessly loved. This 30th of December is not just another date on the calendar. It is a marker in time, a clear dividing line between what was and what is coming. On one side is struggle, stress, and survival. On the other side is victory, peace, and growth. And you have already stepped across that line. Every step you take from this moment forward is moving you closer to the fulfillment of the promises made over your life. Even when the path feels unfamiliar, keep your focus steady, keep your heart open. Trust the process. Watch closely as the very trials that once exhausted you begin to transform into the greatest victories you will ever experience. What once felt like loss will become your testimony of strength. As these final days of the year unfold, especially on this meaningful 30th of December, begin preparing your heart for abundance. You have lived in a place of barely enough for far too long. You learned how to stretch, how to survive, how to make do. You counted every coin, worried about every bill, and wondered if life would ever ease up. I am telling you now that this cycle is breaking. It is ending here. I am opening new doors of provision over your life. This is not a small gesture or temporary relief. This is a powerful flow of support that will ease the pressure you have been under for so long. The stress tied to money, survival, and uncertainty is beginning to wash away. I am already working on the hearts of people you have not yet met. Conversations are being prepared, meetings are being scheduled, ideas are being planted that will lead to new careers, promotions, and creative paths you never considered before. Opportunities will come in ways you did not expect. New income streams, fresh inspiration, and unexpected favor will begin showing up. You will no longer feel trapped in the cycle of just getting by. Instead, you will find yourself moving into a place where you can breathe, plan, and even bless others. The weight of debt that has followed you like a shadow is starting to loosen. Chains that once felt permanent are losing their grip. Relief is closer than you think, and answers are already forming. Stay open, stay hopeful, stay ready, because shifts are happening faster than you realize, and help is already on the way. Expect unexpected news regarding your finances before this day is over. I know there are specific dreams you've tucked away because they seem too expensive or too out of reach. These are the dreams you once held close to your heart, but slowly pushed aside because reality felt too heavy and resources felt too small. You told yourself maybe later, maybe someday, or maybe never, because the cost seemed higher than your ability to reach it. But on this December 30th, I am breathing life back into those dreams. I am gently lifting them from where you hid them and reminding you why they were placed in your heart in the first place. Those dreams were never foolish, and they were never meant to die. They were paused, not canceled. They were waiting for the right moment, and that moment is now beginning. I am the God of more than enough, and I want you to start thinking bigger again. I want you to allow your heart to imagine without fear and your mind to dream without limitation. Do not measure what I can do by what you see in your bank account right now. Do not shrink your expectations because of past disappointments or current numbers. What you see is temporary, but what I hold is limitless. Lift your eyes away from lack and look instead at what I can do with my infinite resources. I am not restricted by systems, timing, or human logic. I am shifting the economy of your life from scarcity to overflow, from barely enough to more than sufficient. You are being promoted into a season where your needs are met before you even have to ask. You will notice provision showing up in unexpected ways, relief arriving sooner than planned, and support appearing right when you thought you would have to struggle alone. This is not luck. This is alignment. This is favor meeting faith. If you are ready to receive this overflow and want to claim your financial freedom today, please comment, "I receive my abundance," and subscribe to this channel. This action is not about words on a screen, but about aligning your heart with expectation and belief. By doing so, you are stepping into a community of faith that stands together in confidence, knowing that better days are not just approaching, but are already unfolding. Your subscription ensures you stay connected to this steady source of spiritual nourishment and guidance as you step into a higher level of prosperity and purpose. Each message is meant to strengthen you, remind you of who you are, and help you remain grounded as your life expands. Your faith is the spark that activates the miracles already being prepared for you. What you believe determines what you are able to receive. Now let us turn our focus to your heart and the people connected to your life. I have seen the pain of betrayal you carried quietly. I have seen the confusion and hurt that came when people you trusted misunderstood you or walked away without explanation. I saw the moments when words cut deeper than actions and when silence spoke louder than truth. I have noticed the empty chairs at your table, the spaces once filled with laughter that now feel too quiet. I have heard the echo in your home on days when loneliness felt heavier than anything else. None of this was hidden from me, and none of it was meaningless. On this 30th of December, I am bringing healing into your relationships. I am applying a gentle balm to the wounds that have remained open for too long. I am softening hardened hearts and closing the gaps that pride, anger, and misunderstanding created. If a relationship is meant to remain in your life, I am opening the door to reconciliation, honest conversation, and renewed trust. I am restoring what can be restored. And if a relationship was never meant to follow you into the next chapter, I am giving you peace to release it without guilt, bitterness, or regret. I am also bringing new divine connections into your circle. These are people who will recognize your worth even when you doubt it yourself. They will see the gold within you even on days you feel heavy and worn down. These connections will encourage your growth, protect your peace, and stand beside you during both calm moments and difficult ones. You will no longer feel like you are carrying life on your own shoulders. I am placing you within a community where you are celebrated, not merely tolerated. You will feel valued for who you are, not for what you can give. Your home is being transformed into a place of peace and joy. The tension that once lingered in the air is lifting. The arguments that drained your energy are losing their power. In their place, I am releasing harmony, understanding, and genuine love. Laughter will return, rest will feel natural again, Your home will become a sanctuary, a place where you can breathe deeply and be fully yourself. I am also placing a strong hedge of protection around you. Nothing meant to harm you will be able to reach you. As you step out of your door and as you return, protection surrounds you. You are watched over, guarded, and covered. On this December 30th, no weapon formed against you will be able to succeed. Words spoken with bad intent will lose their strength. Plans designed to trip you up will instead become stepping stones that lift you higher. You do not need to live in fear of tomorrow or worry about what might go wrong. You are shielded by my grace, and your path is illuminated by my truth. You are safe in my shadow. Think about the areas of your life where you once felt the most exposed and vulnerable. Maybe it was your health, where fear crept in during quiet moments. Maybe it was your children, where worry followed you even when they smiled. Maybe it was your reputation, where lies or misunderstandings threatened your peace. I am taking those very areas and turning them into your greatest strengths. I am restoring your physical energy and renewing your vitality. You will begin waking up feeling refreshed instead of drained, hopeful instead of heavy. Strength is returning to your body, and clarity is returning to your mind. Your children are under my careful watch. Even when they are out of your sight, they are not out of my care. I am guiding their steps, protecting their paths, and placing wisdom in their hearts. You can rest knowing they are covered. Your reputation is also being restored. Truth is rising, integrity is shining, and what was once questioned will now be respected. Your name will be associated with honesty, strength, and grace. You are entering a season of sudden change. Suddenly, the call you have been waiting for will come. Suddenly, the pain you carried will disappear. Suddenly, the obstacle that stood in your way will move aside. These moments are not coincidences. They are the result of your perseverance and my perfect timing. You did not quit when it was hard. You did not compromise your values when it would have been easier. You fought private battles with quiet faith, and now you are being rewarded openly. This 30th of December marks the beginning of a chain of events that will leave you amazed by my goodness. I want you to walk with new confidence and authority. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a victor through my love. Stop speaking words that limit you. Stop agreeing with fear. Begin speaking words of life, hope, and faith. Declare that your family is blessed. Declare that your body is whole. Declare that your future is secure. Your words carry power, and when they align with my promises, the atmosphere around you must change. You are a child of the Most High, and it is time you live with that understanding. The darkness that once followed you is retreating. Light is filling every corner of your life. As this day continues, keep your heart tuned to my voice. I will guide you with gentle nudges and quiet direction. It may come as a thought, a conversation, or an opportunity. Pay attention to small details, because that is often where the greatest miracles are hidden. You are closer than you think to the end of this difficult season. Do not stop now. Do not lose hope now. The air around you is filled with promise, and your name is written on the breakthrough that is unfolding. Your story is not ending, it is expanding. The best chapters are just beginning. As you stand on the edge of this new life on the 30th of December, take one last look back, not with regret, but with gratitude. See how far you have come. The person who began this year is not the same person standing here now. You have been shaped, refined, and strengthened. The fire was intense, but you were not destroyed by it. You emerged stronger, wiser, and brighter. The fears that once controlled you no longer have power. The voices that once made you feel small are fading into the distance. You have outgrown your old life, and now I am fitting you for your new one. This final shift is about lasting peace. I am not offering you a quick fix or a short moment of happiness. I am laying a foundation so strong that nothing can shake it. The breakthrough you are experiencing now is not temporary. It is here to stay. Every blessing I place in your hands today is sealed with protection. What I have joined together, no man can pull apart. What I have opened, no one can shut. You can finally let out that breath you've been holding for so long. You don't have to stay tense anymore, waiting for something to fall apart or be taken away. This moment is an invitation to relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and allow yourself to rest. You have been carrying pressure that was never meant to stay with you forever, and now it is being released. You are safe now, truly safe, and your future is more secure than it has ever been at any point in your entire life. Even if it doesn't feel completely real yet, something deep inside you already knows that a shift has happened. The memories that used to sneak into your thoughts late at night, the ones that replayed themselves when everything was quiet, are beginning to lose their grip. They no longer have the same power over you. I am slowly replacing those painful pictures with new visions filled with hope, possibility, and peace. Where fear once lived, expectation is starting to grow. Instead of waking up with a heavy feeling in your chest, wondering how you will get through another day, you will begin to wake up with a gentle sense of curiosity and wonder. You may even notice yourself smiling without a clear reason, simply because the weight you carried for so long is no longer there. This is what freedom feels like when it finally arrives. You are no longer trapped by what happened before. You are no longer controlled by anxious thoughts that tell you everything could go wrong at any moment. You are stepping into a place where your past no longer defines your future, and your fears no longer make your decisions. You are learning how to move forward with confidence, guided by my hand and surrounded by my endless love. The doors that remained closed for so long are not only opening now, they are being completely removed so they can never block your way again. What was once a barrier will never stand in front of you again. If you can feel this release happening inside you, and you truly believe this new season of lasting peace belongs to you, I want you to comment, "I am forever blessed," right now to claim this final seal of favor. Let this be your declaration that you are ready to receive what has already been prepared for you. Please also subscribe to this channel so you remain connected to the divine messages meant to guide you forward. By staying here, you are choosing to keep your spirit nourished and your heart aligned with the miracles that are still unfolding. Your dedication to this spiritual growth is not accidental. It is the reason you are standing right here, ready to receive everything I have promised. My beloved child, I want you to hear this truth clearly and deeply. You are entering a season where your spirit will feel lighter than it ever has before. You will move through life with a sense of ease that once felt impossible. Your steps will feel guided, as if the path ahead is being cleared before you even arrive. You will no longer feel the need to question every decision or doubt every instinct. The confusion that once clouded your thoughts is fading, replaced by a calm and steady clarity. You will begin to trust yourself again, knowing you are being led in the right direction. You will recognize opportunities the moment they appear. You will know when to say yes and when to walk away. Things you thought were gone forever are returning, but they are coming back in ways that are better, healthier, and more aligned with who you are now. Nothing is being forced. Everything is falling into place naturally. I am aligning things behind the scenes, and every missing piece is finding its proper place. This is not a season where you are being patched up or barely repaired. This is a season of complete restoration. I am bringing back your confidence, not as a fragile thing, but as something strong and steady that cannot be easily shaken. I am returning your peace and making it a firm guard around your mind. The blessings that seemed delayed are no longer being held back. They are being released together, flowing into your life in a way that will feel overwhelming in the best possible sense. What you are about to experience will make the years of doubting yourself feel small and distant. Those long seasons of uncertainty will finally make sense as the path that led you here. You are home now, resting in my grace. I want you to know that the things that once drained your energy no longer have permission to affect you. You are not required to carry what isn't yours. The voices that told you that you were not enough are being drowned out by the steady truth of my favor over your life. The people who caused you pain no longer control your emotions or take up space in your thoughts. I am clearing your inner world so that peace, truth, and goodness can grow freely there. You are becoming a source of light without even trying. Your presence will begin to bring calm to rooms you enter. Hope will follow you wherever you go. People will notice the change, not because you are trying to prove anything, but because something real has shifted within you. They will see it in your eyes, hear it in your voice, and feel it in your energy. They will know that you have been touched by something greater than circumstance. This change is not temporary. It is who you are becoming. As this 30th of December comes to an end, I want you to carry this message with you. Let it settle into your heart and remind you of what has already begun. You are not the same person you were when this day started. Something deep has been healed, something strong has been built, and it cannot be undone. You have been chosen, you have been called, you have been cleared of every false accusation spoken against you. Your tears have been transformed, and your sorrow has given way to joy. Walk into what comes next with confidence and openness. Lift your head and allow yourself to hope again. The best is not something far away in the distance. The best is already here, and it is not leaving. Your life is still unfolding, still being shaped, still becoming something beautiful. And today, I've added the most meaningful colors of all. Trust me, love me, and watch as I continue to make all things new for you.